Today's scripture reading begins in verse 11 of 2 Corinthians chapter 6. Our mouth has spoken freely to you, you Corinthians. Our heart is opened wide. You are not restrained by us, but you are restrained in your own affections. Now in the same way in exchange, I'm speaking as to children, open wide your hearts to us, you as well.
The popularity of social networking reveals our hunger to connect with one another, yet many people still feel lonely. In fact, even at home, work, or church, people sometimes feel they're in a gathering of strangers. The degree to which we are known is in part our own responsibility. Instead of building a wall of self-protection, we must risk opening up and letting others into our life. The fall of Adam and Eve usually brings to mind the disconnection that sin created between God and mankind, but it also affected all human relationships from that time on. As a result, fear and pride threatened to keep us in bondage due to isolation and self-protection. Paul urged the Corinthians to open up to him as he had to them. But because they thought he'd been too harsh on them in the past, the congregation had built walls of distrust and animosity, which were hindering the apostles' ministry to them and the effectiveness of the church. Relational walls can be difficult to recognize, but sometimes self-protection comes in the form of unforgiveness, gossip, distrust, and resentment. If you're a believer, ask God to reveal ways that you may be shutting someone out. He'll help you demolish hindrances in your relationship with Him and others.